You're listening to the Ochoman, behind the 8 ball, only on Ignotainment. Without further ado, the one, the only, Ochoman.
Behind the 8 ball. All my life, that's where I've been.
Hola muchachos, my friends. July 3rd. Hell, I love that song.
I like that.
We have a new theme
like
song.
that.
What it seems to be on the
funky.
higher end of the diatonic scale there.
Yeah, it's diatonic, all right. It's
is
our
that?
new theme song, and Rob Diller found it for us. A fan of the show, and
Rob Diller?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Rob, you have a sister?
I remember Rob Diller. From
Yeah,
high school.
and we are rolling with
What's up,
it.
Rob?
How you guys doing? I got my crew back, Chris.
We're back in business.
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting down here. I was trying to wing it last week, and without you fuckers, but
Just not the same.
not the same.
Yes, I hear it was
It wasn't that
horribly
bad.
underdone.
I don't want to hear your shit. It wasn't that bad.
I didn't hear it. I refuse to listen to anyone but myself.
No. Okay. Yeah. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing
Song
really
of a
good,
show.
man. Real good.
Hey, fellas.
Just crazy.
I gotta start this whole show off because I've been watching this show on TV. I can't get the hell away from it. I mean, I've recorded like 30 episodes. It's called Naked and Afraid.
I've heard of this
I've
one.
heard of it. Yeah.
Dude, I think I can do this. I
Can you give us a little
All right, here
précis
it
of
is.
what
Here
happens
it
on
is.
that, what transpires?
Hey, here it is. You go out somewhere. They tell you where to go. It could be some island, a remote island, a desert,
And
or
you're nude?
whatever, and you're naked. And then out pops your partner in crime, the chick that's going to be with you this entire time. And
They're
here's
man and
the-
woman?
Yeah, it's a man and
Oh.
woman. And I'm telling you, I would be really afraid because they snuggle up together at night because they don't have a blanket or anything. I'm telling you right now, I would pop a Woody. I would pop a Woody. They're hot. I mean, these
Oh, wait, that's all that happens?
no, they got to survive. They got to survive. They have one thing that they could bring with them. It could be
How long do they have to survive?
21 days, and then they have to be. They meet on this wherever. They have to swim. They have to hike, whatever, to get to this
I'm
place.
not
and then
sure
they
you're
get picked
physically
up.
up to it. I mean, you've lost a little weight, but you still have a particle accelerator under that shirt.
Yeah, I do have a little weight on
It's
me.
like Survivor, sort of, but with like it's like Survivor and The Great Race or something. It sounds like.
all
With
together.
a little paranormal
Listen, yeah.
thrown in.
and they can't.
Oh, did you introduce Nick with his new title?
I heard he's got a new title.
What's your new
No,
title?
I just wanted last time Armand had referred to me as a conspiracy.
Well, that's what I
theorist.
referred you as well.
No,
Well, but I'm not,
I
and,
said
and
you were
that's
a nut.
the word conspiracy makes me sick, kind of, because it means fable, and I just like to call them outright lies
Well, I
and
don't know
cover-ups
about
and
that.
shit. But you can just call me a parapolitical researcher.
I can't even pronounce all that shit.
Parapolitical research.
There it is. We got the
Thank
clock.
you very much.
Now that's going to be a new major at St. Louis Community College.
I've
Parapolitical
got
research
my MA in
Parapolitical
research
and lesbian
from,
studies.
Stanford College.
Rankin.
Well, the point is, last night I didn't
No,
even
what's our
sleep.
favorite university, Chris?
Oh,
Medicine Hat College.
Medicine Hat College.
Medicine hat.
Our
How about
listeners will
foil hat? Tinfoil hat college. That's where I'm going to go.
Sombrero College in Tabasco, Mexico.
Well, I'm just
Do you
saying.
remember that joke? How ignorant you were that day?
What?
That was hilarious.
What the hell I do? What the hell did I do now?
We'll have to pull it back up at some point.
Yes, we'll have
No,
to
don't pull up anything.
get that bite, please. Get that nibble.
Shut up. I got a bite for your ass.
Hey, listen, I've got a bite. No donuts, no groceries, nothing. Yeah, see?
See, Moggs, I had
no
coffee.
music, no groceries.
I had coffee ready for you. What the hell you bitching?
I don't like your coffee.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. I watched Key Largo this morning. That is everybody watch that movie. That's a quintessential Edward G. Robinson movie.
Really?
Yeah, Claire Trevor won the Academy Award for that movie,
Yeah.
and she was his Mal. See, and she was this washed up singer, and she's an alcoholic. So he says, and he won't give her a drink. He says, "All right, you sing me a song, I'll give you a drink."
Oh,
so
geez.
she sings, and she's terrible,
Like a
and he won't pusher, give her
huh?
a drink. She says, "You probably, yeah, but you were rotten."
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was an asshole. It was beautiful. Watch
You're a
that.
rotten broad. Shane.
Yeah, but you were rotten, and he didn't give her a drink.
Well, is this it?
Yeah, this is it. Hang on.
That's Key Largo.
Well, no,
That's a Burger King
It's going to
commercial.
be Key Largo.
Oh, okay. that's Chevy's.
Dude, look at that burger. I love
Yeah, get the
burger.
green pepper off.
I like Public Enemy when Cagney. I know, but when
Cagney,
Cagney
yes.
smashes that grapefruit in Ma Clark's face.
Yeah, and for the rest of his
became a
life,
star,
for
man.
the rest
That
of
was
his
it.
life, you know,
Yeah,
that
Hey,
was.
let's hear it.
How soon will they be down? They were leaving right away.
Look at that snare.
It's Joe Pesci.
How you feeling, Copper?
How you feeling,
I'll
Copper?
say one thing, you sure can take it. By the way Toots poured it on, I'm surprised you ever woke up.
I love this guy. Anyone out there
Oh, he's the best.
that does an imitation of him, please send us
we have a little
Yeah,
contest.
send us a video. We'll have an Edward G. Robinson contest.
Yeah, and we will give out a shirt for that
Yes,
one.
absolutely.
I mean, in the 20s, they had a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest,
Oh,
and Charlie Chaplin entered, and he got third. It's true. It's a true
You're
story.
kidding.
The real Charlie Chaplin got third.
Hey, there is a time traveler caught on.
I've seen
know
it.
about
Yes.
it, man.
Uh-oh.
Guy
I
talking
should've
about on
known.
a cell phone.
We had
Oh,
that on the
we
show.
had that. Yes,
I wasn't here that
We
week.
what do you mean you weren't
that
here?
No, I wasn't here that. That's right. You guys.
we
know
had
about
time
that
traveling.
shit.
Nick
That's
wasn't
right.
involved.
That's right.
I don't know.
There's
He must
another
have been
guy.
time traveling.
Check this out. There's another guy called Al Bellick. You know about Al Bellick? I think it's Philadelphia Experiment, or was it?
Yeah, this is the part.
There it
Nick.
is.
Yeah, right there,
from the
yeah.
circus. Yeah.
Yeah, look at the chick walking by with a cell phone talking.
And gone. And she or he is
That
gone.
is eerie.
It's
that
weird,
weird?
man. What the hell are they doing?
I don't know if anyone's ever actually explained that. Like if anyone said oh no,
Yeah,
that's not
I
true. Here's
kinda
what
looked
happened.
ear
Well,
horn
hey,
or something.
here's how you just put a hole through this. Who the fuck are they talking to?
Yeah, no, I know.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got a good point.
The International Space Station.
Well-
did you see that spaceship blew up?
What's
That
that
the SpaceX, the private
Oh
company,
yeah,
they're
no,
going to send some. It was
that's the same guy who
unmanned.
made sure your car. That's Elon Musk.
Oh, is that Musk? Is
Yeah,
that-
he
really? Are you
owns
sure about
SpaceX.
that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
He owns
he's
SpaceX
a genius, that guy.
and Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla and Solar One.
Yep.
So what the hell happened now?
It blew up.
He was in it?
No, it was unmanned, which
Oh.
means he was not in it. There was not a man in it.
Well, you got that
Yes,
part,
it was
Dick.
simply cargo. It was
But,
completely automated.
It was done by
like
his
the show
company?
last
Yeah,
week.
SpaceX.
I wonder if that's going to drop the stock on that.
I don't know.
Nah, there is no stock for SpaceX.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
he's got
privately
Solar
held.
One and he's got Tesla.
Well,
Elon Musk.
your stock must have hit pretty hard last week.
It was a tough week, but not that bad. No, because this Greek thing is not. I don't know. I think I might change my mind. I think they are going to exit the euro, which would be good.
Really?
Hey,
Well,
did you?
yeah, go ahead,
No,
go
you
ahead.
know about
The Greeks-
the Ten Commandments statue has to be removed now.
Yeah.
From Oklahoma?
I
Yes.
saw that.
Well,
Well,
all
then
the
they ought to get rid of that satanic bullshit.
Okay, the
monument.
Baphomet. Did they ever put that there?
That was up there, man. From
But
what
I know
hear.
they built it and designed it, but did they put that up there?
I think. They
I mean,
did.
sure they're going to get. I'm sure that.
How
has
about
to
the
go
Confederate
too.
flag? What do you think about that?
I think it should go.
I think
go.
no. I think my thinking is if like this kid that did it. I don't even hear about this kid anymore. You hear about the Confederate
The flag. That's
more.
all you hear about. Yep.
Yeah, I mean this fucking kid. This asshole, he could have wore whatever the hell he wanted, but I'm on that side, Nick. I just think that people got to stop saying they listen to Ozzy Osbourne songs, so they went out and killed some. I mean, it happened back in the 80s too. You had a Judas Priest CD, and next thing you know, the kid, their parents blamed it on Judas Priest. I mean, there's always an escape mechanism.
What is this? What is the Confederate flag thing? What are you
That's the
talking about?
Confederate. That's actually not the
That
flag
is
of the Confederacy. That's
okay,
the Confederate battle flag.
Let me just say though, the Confederate flag needs to go because
Well, it is gone
The
now.
person, yeah, it needed to go because the guy that designed it even said that it represents the white race's superiority over a black race. That's
Yeah,
what
but that's what Abraham
designer
Lincoln
said
said
that's
too.
what it
So maybe we ought to
represents.
take him off the $5 bill. He's
whatever.
quoted
But
as saying,
if someone
well,
said
where
about
does
the
it end?
Confederate flag, I think it needs
Where
to
does it
go,
end?
man.
Yeah,
But what's weird? Let me tell you. You know what's. Go ahead, man.
Say
what you want to say.
How do you
about it.
link this to devil worshipping? That's what I want to know.
Well,
Oh no,
there's
he was
probably-
making an example. I understand his example.
I'm just saying that we take the easy route all the time, and we always blame something else. We blame society. We blame this. I mean, where's it going to stop?
Are you saying that
Right
this
here,
kid
that's
that
where-
did the church shooting did it because of the Confederate flag? Or, is that what you're
course
talking? What are you
not.
talking? about?
That's what
he's saying. That's his
what I'm
point.
saying.
Well, that's how this whole debate
Okay,
started.
well,
His
first of all,
furor began.
let's talk about that, boy. Let's talk about Dylan Storm Roof.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Storm?
It's bullshit, folks.
He was named after the Human
It's
Torch.
this
Johnny
week's
Storm.
every time I come here, there's a new fucking gun fucking story. The world is not losing its mind. Just the leaders, just the people that are planning this shit. The people that are really fucking staging this shit. That's who's fucking losing their
Who
mind.
are they,
Not
Nick?
you people.
Yeah, let's
What
hear
are their
it.
names?
Who the fuck are they? So I can hide from these fucks.
You know what? I'm gonna bring you a list. I'm gonna
You better-
stop
if I were
saying
you, I'd get to the
them.
bottom
I'm
of
gonna bring
your
you a
swimming
list of
pool and
names,
just
I'm
stay
gonna
there.
Fucking bring it to you.
You know, speaking of
Air it out.
aristocracy, I pulled up behind Chris today. This guy is driving a BMW. I thought he was poor white trash.
Poor white trash.
What is he doing with that chariot?
Yeah.
I was astounded.
I sold him that.
I ride
all
in
right.
luxury.
Yeah, what is with that? I thought he was a pothead.
No, actually,
we were
Chris
discussing his University of Missouri days,
Yes.
and I thought he was a complete wastrel and useless.
No, I did go to grad school, Armand.
No kidding.
I did.
What'd you take? What is
There
it?
weren't enough
Paranormal?
parapolitical.
Yes.
Parapolitical
Parapolitical
studies?
studies, MA from Parapolitical Studies from DeVry.
Phoenix College.
Exactly. Yeah, University of Phoenix.
How many courses did you take online there?
I bet you there will be a
0.
conspiracy class. There will be a conspiracy class to take pretty soon, and it'll be for disinformation to
I think
pump that
would
bullshit
be a
out
great
there.
class.
But we
man.
don't approve of that
I'm
because
running from that class.
That
I'm
word is
staying
not approved
far
by our
away
show.
From that shit.
well, conspiracy just to me intimates that there's some sort of cover up. That's all.
Good point. Let me bring this up. William Casey, 1981, head of the CIA,
Right,
says
William Casey.
What was that?
Pardon,
right.
pardon me.
What was that?
Rem-
Go ahead, Nick.
we will know our disinformation campaign has been successful when everything the American public believes is false. He also said, this is William Casey of the CIA, 1981, who died in a boating accident later, said, the CIA...
by a meteorite.
Fucking boat.
Yeah, he was struck by lightning. The CIA owns everyone of any significance in the major media. Okay, put that in the same part of your mind when you realize that, when you remember that Jay-Z released his Blueprint album on 9/11/01.
That
You know,
bastard.
because of you, fucker, I don't even look at people the same way anymore. I can't even
I'm
look.
with ya.
I can't even look at LeBron James.
He's done with me.
Yeah,
Can you look at
I
global
wanna
warming
throw, I
differently?
want to throw some holy
My
water
job is
on them
finished.
or something.
Yeah. No, I'm not able to look at LeBron.
But we
without-
can't.
Oh.
We
Just
can't
LeBron,
change your
though?
mind about global warming. That's
No.
okay,
You're,
that's
you're
the gospel
just,
truth.
You're just fucked up about that.
Oh,
you're
boy.
in your own fucking little world. Fucking poor fucking animals. Polar bears are dying up there. They don't have a fucking place to land, man. They can't even walk around freely because you've taken the ice away. You and your coal companies in West Virginia.
Well,
I don't even know why we have to even drill for coal anymore.
Drill for coal?
What the fuck are we?
We
coal
mine
mining?
coal. We
why?
drill oil.
Why are we doing? What's up with coal? Do we really need fucking coal?
because there's a hysteria about nuclear power. That's why we don't need coal. But
We don't need coal
the idiots in
anymore.
this country don't know that nuclear power is completely safe and efficient, and much more conducive to giving people energy without this antiquated grid.
Well, I'm saying though, don't we have enough oil reserved to last us like 300-400 years or whatever?
Well, people they don't want that either. That
Well, why don't
supposedly
we just
pollutes
use,
too.
Why don't we just use whatever we have on the reserve and then call it? Hey, you know what? We'll find it. We got Tesla guy here who's
Yeah,
figuring
but his
out
spaceship blew up.
Who wants to go up in space?
I do.
What do you? Oh no! Here we go again. What do you want to go to space for?
I don't want to go to Mars and never come back like they.
Oh,
I
no
just want
one's
to go
going
up and
to
come
Mars.
back.
Yeah,
no
that-
one's going to Mars.
Uh-oh.
They're going to use those people, and those people are dead, man.
Have you seen
Then
the
I
new movie
volunteer
that's coming out, The
Ochoman to go to
Martian?
Mars.
What's that?
Have you seen the new The Martian? That's going to be out in like a
that?
month or two with
Martian?
Matt Damon.
Oh,
It's a
no.
movie.
Yes,
A movie.
I saw
And
the,
he's a Martian?
trailer for
No,
that.
he's not a
Oh,
Martian.
oh.
He's an astronaut.
I
and
know
they
about it. It looks
are,
good.
Like they end up on Mars and they're exploring Mars, and then this big like solar storm happens or something, and all the other astronauts they jump back in the spaceship. He gets smoked by some sort of debris and gets like thrown on the other side of Mars or something. So he gets stuck up there in their little space station on Mars for like I
would
don't know.
kill
That's
you
the rest of the
if
movie.
I was stuck on that.
Oh, you and I going to
Yeah,
Mars
me
together?
and you, yeah.
Only one of us would make it.
I'm telling you, I could probably handle it with Nick. Nick would be like the cautious guy. We can't go around that stone. That fucking stone just fucking
Oh, no
moved.
way.
You would
I
say
would
something
go
around
to
it.
Cydonia. I
You would
would
say
climb those
something
pyramids
biblically
there.
stupid, and I'd kill you. I mean,
Well,
I just can't tolerate
That's harsh.
that.
She'd
I
kill
would
you.
eat you in the first fucking day. we're
Cain
up
and
there.
Abel.
Yeah.
And guess who you are?
Which one gets killed?
The shepherd, you.
Oh,
I think, right? The farmer
Yeah.
killed the shepherd, didn't he?
well, you better pack a lunch.
Am I my Ochoman's keeper? All right. Hey, so
Yeah,
what about
sure you are.
Speaking of lard asses, you know and I'm staring at you. The hot dog eating contest is coming up.
I got
Oh,
that.
you got that.
I
Who's
got
your
that.
favorite? We were talking
Well,
about
I thought I'd bring
Joey
that up.
Chestnut is the American pharaoh of hot dog eating.
Let's go to that later. Let's
All
because
right.
I got
that's
that right here.
Oh, is that under sports? Does that come under the sports
I don't know,
category?
but I thought that'd be nice entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, you're the arbiter of how.
We go to something else.
Yeah, well, you
What's
didn't
that
let
come
me
under?
finish.
I'm
You
the
didn't let
arbiter-
me
I'm the
finish,
arbiter of
you
ISIS.
fuckers.
In the Dewey Decimal System, what
But
is hot dog eating?
I was just saying that
Oh,
this
were you?
show, it's really about trying to survive, trying to make things happen, and
That's what the show's about?
No, the fucking one with the
Boy,
naked
I had
and
no
afraid.
idea. I've been
Naked
doing
and
6
Afraid.
months.
Naked and Afraid.
Oh, again?
is about
That show. Okay.
Yeah, it's-
I thought you said this show.
It's about the mental state, man. It's how strong you can be upstairs. Because the physical, I think you can get by the water. I mean, they're getting drops here, drops there. They're finding a little water. They're trying to find, like, lizards and shit to eat. But the whole mental aspect, it's how much you can push your mind to do something.
Do they have sex?
No,
No.
that's the thing that I always am intrigued about. Are they getting turned on by each other at all?
Well, I would think,
21 days
That's a long time.
being with someone, I think you kind of build a little
Naked?
bond with it. Yeah, they're naked too. But in any case, that's what I recommend you guys out there. It's on Discovery. It's called Naked and Afraid. I would be calling it Naked
I'll
and
check that
and
out.
Pissed Off because
Well, listen, any ladies out there that would like to audition, I'd be glad to go down to the studio
Or
with
do
you
our
and
own
take off my
version of it.
clothes.
what would you do if you take off your clothes, Mister?
What would I would do what comes naturally.
I've heard
I
that
would
this
complete
is
coitus.
a frequent thing with you. Anytime you get to a hotel or something, you just strip down.
Me?
That's what I hear.
Yeah, you just suddenly take off your clothes and hop in the bed. Remember?
Oh, that was that was an anomaly.
I'm hearing this happens all the time.
Well, that was a particularly dirty hotel. In clean hotels, I tend to keep my clothes on.
It's
In
weird.
a clean
You
hotel,
think it
yeah,
would be the
clean.
other way
I
around.
read that correct.
I tried to figure that one out.
I only take off my clothes when there are bed bugs.
Yeah. Jesus
In the cot.
Christ. Yeah, that's gross. That's gross.
And it's the 3rd of you didn't give the date today. It's the 3rd of July.
Yeah.
is the
Hey,
3rd of
Nick,
July.
anything behind the
The
3rd of
Declara-
July?
Well, the Declaration of Independence, Nick.
Just,
What-
Isn't there
everybody,
a map on the map?
everybody out there, this weekend, be careful. Stay away from shopping malls, sporting events, big crowds. Stay home in your backyard and barbecue.
Why is this?
How can something not happen this weekend?
Well, you're going to see a lot of fireworks. Fuck,
You're going
one,
to see
one
some
goes
fireworks.
off. It's the fucking
You're gonna.
roof.
This,
See, now, I
it's a
disagree with
perfect
that.
example. Let
I
me
disagree
say,
with that.
the axe is coming down.
Yeah, but here's what I say, Nick.
And I don't mean this
If you're
weekend.
a
I'm just saying
terrorist-
this year.
Okay, there you go. Because if you're a terrorist, you know everybody's going to be on alert this weekend.
There's going to be some staged shit, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
already
all right,
planned.
well.
There's no terrorists.
Okay.
This is going to
What
be
the
some
fuck is
staged.
What
that?
is that? What is
The
that?
Walking Dead.
I was waiting for
It's very haunting music.
That's
The Walking
Thrilling.
Dead, dude. You'll love it if you ever watch it. I know you're above it.
I have The Walking Dead in my office.
So you
Don't
know
worry
it's
about it.
starting in I think a month.
What?
Is that true? Is that really going to happen?
The Walking Dead spinoff that is the exact
my
same
God.
storyline, but it's happening in L.A. instead of in Atlanta.
Oh,
where
I just
it
got back
originally
from
happened.
L.A., believe me.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yes, that's apropos.
You were in L.A.?
Yeah, I just got back
Really?
yesterday. Yeah, I finished my second script, and
Well, I tell you what. Did you get? Did you at all? Whenever
you have
you're
to
in
go to
LA?
Cleveland if you want to go be in the movie.
Well, you know
What I want to know
Yeah.
is, you're out in L.A. Has anyone approached you since you've been on the Ochoman show and been like, I know who you are, or like, hey, I want to have sex with you because you're on that show?
Yes,
'Cause that's what we're going for,
That's
right?
a very
Is-
common occurrence.
Right.
I can't even go to a Starbucks
Yeah,
anymore.
we
I
need
tend
to
to
get
mobbed.
you laid. Yes.
Scrub rats.
Yeah, we need to get you laid.
Well,
I'll say.
we've got
I
a
can't even get a
soundbite.
donut.
We've got a soundbite here, guys.
Yeah, we do. Hold on a second here.
This is really good.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Studley.
Who's this? Betty Grovenstein.
Turn that
Are you
off.
feeling horny?
That's ridiculous.
I love it.
I just need
There
to
was
talk
actually a
dirty.
girl in the car with me when you did
My
that.
large Jewish body needs some lovin'.
Ugh.
So what do you look like?
Who is that
Who is
woman?
this?
Betty Grovenstein.
Betty Grovenstein? Do I
Yes.
know you?
Will you turn that
Yes.
off?
So how big
enough.
are your genitals?
Oh my God.
I forgot how I answered
You
that.
guys are
It gets
brilliant.
better.
No, well, save it for next week. I should have known. You know who I thought did that? I thought Miller did that.
Now I'm gonna know if you guys call. If I got the fucking CIA or Secret Service calling me, it's you assholes.
Actually, we did call you one time. You didn't.
Hello?
Are you serious?
We were
rats.
calling as Martians.
The question on everyone's mind is the Passion of the Christ anti-Semitic?
Who came up with that one?
Hey, Studley.
Oh no.
It's a pre-existing soundboard called the Red Hot Jewish Sex Line with Betty Grovenstein.
Oh my God.
And Armand was our guy in that.
She did seem to be a little detached.
The whole time though.
She didn't seem to answer my questions.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
The whole time though, whenever she brings up her weight, I mean
That was it.
That
Well, that
wasn't
was the
it
end.
with you.
I was getting horny until that happened.
No, you actually got turned down more. I mean, if you can,
not when she said she was 5'2", 195 pounds.
Can we get just that part?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me.
I think I hung up after that.
Anybody that would call me Studley, I would.
Well, I'm
run
a
from.
double D, huge, big breast, brown nipples. I'm
Oh,
about
no.
5'2", 195 pounds, a Hebrew nose, and brown curly hair. I'm really 32, but let's just say I'm 17.
Oh come on.
Okay, now
Yeah,
what?
She's 17.
What's he say?
Oh no! Oh, you want to hear his?
No,
actual
I didn't
see
say.
his
I
reaction.
was thunderstruck. I didn't
right,
say.
all right.
I was incoherent.
Oh yeah, you were incoherent. You horny
Let's
fuck.
have some real women call, please.
I
don't care. Jewish,
like
Gentile.
A big Jewish giraffe.
She was rather funny. I have to.
It was pretty fucking.
Yeah,
funny.
you were laughing. I was amazed with that.
No,
Well, it was
hey,
funny.
But then you got hornied up too because you were about to get naked in the fucking car.
I was heading to visit the producer. We were having lunch.
Well, yeah,
I couldn't get too horny.
I'm sure you're gonna spank one off before you got there.
So this is our way to enter. This is going to be a whole new segment on the Ochoman Show. Every once in a while, we're going to have these.
We're gonna
prank
prank
calls.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't prank me.
Well, we had to start it somehow.
Yeah, we had to start with.
We
you.
had to make sure the equipment worked.
Yeah, so you start with a poor celibate man and dangle pussy in front of him. That's
that's
gratuitous.
That's what we got to do. That's what we got. And
You're ruthless. You're
hey,
pitiless.
Nick, you're on the fucking list.
Yeah,
that
let's
right?
get Nick. Why don't we call him up and do a
Well,
devil
hold
worship?
on,
You're
hold
gonna-
on. We gotta work it now.
You're gonna get a
Speaking
good
of
one.
that, have you seen the women are refusing to shave their armpits?
That's gross.
Did you see that, Chris?
Not all.
What's
of
that
them.
about?
I did.
No,
It's
what's that
disgusting.
about now?
I don't know, but I'm against it.
No,
I
not
think
all
they should-
women.
I think it's
that's
some
just
sort of-
minority.
I think it
And
was
you-
Miley Cyrus started it.
So much has changed since I've been in this room last.
Well, what is changed?
The Supreme Court ruling,
Yeah.
the Confederate flag, Dukes of Hazzard's gone.
Gay marriage. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Supreme Court
Where you
ruling,
at? You at the gay bar?
Ten Commandments statue. What is that?
I don't know.
Where you
But
at? You at the gay bar?
my thinking on this is, okay, you got your gay marriage, fine, be it. I'm okay with it, but you cannot tell me that you're gonna have in my church if
No,
you
that's
know,
not what happened. Yeah,
but
it's not required in churches.
That's what I'm hearing, that this 2 billionaire or millionaire couple are saying that this church is refusing to get us married.
Of course, they're going to be sued.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be repercussions.
Well, you know
Not
what?
only that, you
do
can't-
it in
you
your
can't
church. I don't have any problem with
Well, how
that.
about the people that refuse to bake a cake for them? They're going to get sued too.
yeah,
No, they've went out of business. I think.
Well,
Yeah.
but now it's going to be
you know what?
commonplace.
It's all about freedom of religion, freedom of this. Well, you know what? Give respect for the other side too. If they don't want to do it, they shouldn't have to do it. I mean, that's bottom line.
Oh, I agree with you.
I mean, I don't have anything
Now,
against
let me
gay
ask you
marriage.
this.
If you want
Okay,
your gay
but
marriage,
if someone
Yeah.
opposes gay marriage on religious grounds, is he a homophobe or she a homophobe?
No, it's just I don't think I wouldn't call it homophobic. I mean, phobia is when you just can't be around something or somebody or something. You know what I mean? And but no, I don't think that is, man.
yeah,
I don't think so.
I just think that you want to get married. That's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But don't like let's say
And we'll
they
see
want to
how it
come to the
goes.
Armenian
I mean,
church. Yeah.
You know, we'll see how it goes. There's going to be all kinds. But let me tell you something, man. You think the Supreme Court gives a shit about gays? No, that's not why they're doing this. They're doing this to incite their fucking civil war. That's why the fucking Confederate... All of a sudden, this shit happens. Now the Ten Commandments... No, religion. Now the Ten Commandments is... statues got to go, as I saw today. The Confederate flag's got to go. Gays can get married. This is all coming down. There are so many things designed to fucking put us into civil war, turn us against each other, and it's already happening. How many people have deleted friends or have people delete them on Facebook or over differences? It happens constantly. It's already happening.
So you
And what's the ultimate purpose?
yeah.
To
Divide
cause
and
us
conquer?
divide and conquer, yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, yeah.
It's not going to work on this show.
No,
Because the Ocho Man now believes that
we are
global warming
united.
is a hoax, and we're agreed.
No,
Right,
I don't.
right,
I
Ocho
don't,
Man?
Dick. I'm telling you right now, you're killing the fucking bears up there.
I don't...
The polar bear population has doubled in the last
Could you-
10 years.
The
Do
polar
you know
bear
that?
I think that
fool.
I don't
That's
think
your
the polar bears are
scientific-
dying. I think
Yes.
that
Of course not.
I think they just show dead polar bears, as every animal does die, usually a horrible death, unfortunately. And that's just one way to play on the heartstrings of people, show them suffering animals.
Yes, we're strumming
You
on
know,
Ocho
that's
Man's
going to work.
heartstrings.
That's going to work.
Why do those gorillas have pink asses like that?
That's
That's
not a
nasty.
gorilla. That's a
Baboons.
baboon.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went to the zoo and these motherfuckers had like big hemorrhoid shit hanging out of
Yeah,
their
it's a
ass.
baboon. Yeah.
Did you know about the gorilla in where was that at? And all these women were going to this zoo to see this handsome gorilla.
Wow, good
They
looking
said
gorilla.
the gorilla was good looking. And I saw the picture.
Can you
I'm
get
like,
that up there, Chris?
It's a
Can you
gorilla.
put that on?
Yes. It's a gorilla.
Well, Chris can get this.
I can get it.
Probably with
good-looking
sound
gorilla?
effects.
That's what. Yeah. I just saw this last.
I bet
me
the
again, how
gorilla
do you
gets
describe
laid
it?
more than I do.
Describe it again.
Imagine that.
I got the
It's-
gorilla.
it's
I
in,
got the gorilla.
It's not in this
Ocho Man
country.
play today.
It's in a
Who's the-
gorilla zoo. Handsome
Who was the
gorilla
gorilla?
zoo. Something.
Who was the gorilla that knew like 2,000
Handsome.
words?
Handsome. Yeah.
Was that? Remember the gorilla? The Coco? Wasn't that the gorilla?
Yeah,
that
that's him. Right.
Knew
Or-
2,000 words?
Cocoa Crisp?
It's in there.
No, Coco. Coco the gorilla.
No, that's not. Hold on, that's not it.
He was
I'm
a very
sorry.
smart gorilla, but he wasn't handsome. He was an ugly gorilla.
Was
he a silverback?
Yeah, there it is down there. Handsome.
That
gorilla.
is a good-looking gorilla.
Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah.
Damn.
You're kidding me.
Well, what's up
They
with that?
find this fucking thing
He's got very high
attractive?
They think it's
cheekbones.
handsome. I know.
Yeah.
It's a fucking ape.
Wow.
This fucking ape's getting laid more than you.
Well, I don't say it's getting laid.
he's
I mean,
ripped
about
out.
Gorillas. I ain't saying women are jumping the fence to,
He's ripped out.
take
Look
on
at
his
his
ass.
pecs.
but-
Yeah, he's got a nice build.
Who's he look like?
Maybe you ought to hang out with him, Armand.
Well, I'd take
He'd
his
be your
sister out.
wingman.
If we could buy a banana split for his
Well, in any
female
case,
cousin gorilla. I'd rather go out with a chimp.
a chimp.
Yeah, they're attractive monkey.
Well, I don't know, man. I was there, and
they're closer to us
all,
genetically.
They're all smelly.
No, that's the elephant cage.
No,
Gorilla's a very clean
an
animal.
elephant cage. They're fucking elephant cage. I'm telling you, it was the monkeys. They stunk like shit.
What's your favorite when you go to the zoo? What's your favorite animal to look at?
I like going to the snakes.
Snake, huh? Wow, you're a herpetologist.
Well, I don't have herpes, but I'm telling you. the
Why did I
snake-
know this moron was going to say that?
that the snakes are very cool.
He never
dude.
disappoints me. All right, go ahead. Put me on with the Jewish gal again. It's funnier.
Yeah, no kidding.
Herpetologist.
You're the one that fell for 195
Don't ever do
pounds.
that again, by the
Well,
way.
you never know. You never know.
Driving.
Hey,
Look, I
just
didn't
to
get a
let you know,
ticket.
This conversation is being recorded now, and
I should have said that to start with.
Herpetologist.
Nick, and there's another thing about you, man. Every time I pass by that Cahokia Mounds, I see what you told
them
me. and
Giants. Those are giants
fuck.
being buried. That's what
Everything
those
he
mounds
says is frightening to me now.
Yeah, what have you got today? What
do you got?
You haven't come up with anything yet today.
Didn't
Scared the shit out of me a little.
Okay, well, let's see. Planes at 200 feet, where they hit the towers, cannot possibly travel at 500 miles per hour.
200 feet? I thought it was higher than that.
They can't not travel that fast at 200 miles
what
per
about
hour.
that turn it made?
I mean,
Did it make that turn?
a
They
lot
said
of
that was a tough turn.
pilot.
too.
Yeah, pilots were saying they just could not do that. And also, if you slow down the if it was carrying a 500, it would be carrying a 500 mile an hour wind, which would blow file cabinets and everything else out the other side of that building. John, a lot of very intelligent, very well-informed people with degrees do not believe there were any planes that hit the World Trade Center. And if people really did see them in New York, they were probably seeing Project Bluebeam. Look it up.
Oh.
You would be fooled. You would be fooled if you wouldn't know the difference if it was Project Bluebeam or It's,
And folks, when you're sitting around making your barbecue, play this show, and you'll be pissed off at this whole country.
and I mean
On the 4th of July.
On 4th of July.
John
Way to
Lear
ruin
of the
everybody's
Learjet
4th of
actually
July.
wrote a big paper about this whole thing, and that and aluminum cans. Planes are built of aluminum. The wings don't fall off. There's no glass that breaks in the video. There's no debris of any sort at all. There's one
What do you
frame
mean?
like
There
in
was
the,
an explosion when
No, there was an explosion, but I mean, you slow that video down, the best one you can find of that plane going into the building, and the building sucks it up without any windows breaking or anything, and then there's an explosion.
Well,
The
all right,
vid-
Hotshot.
And
What the fuck happened there?
Just
then?
about everybody, no, not just about, every World Trade Center second plane video that you see, every second plane footage you see, that video was done by someone that works at a television station. Excuse me. There's like 14 of them that you keep seeing, and they all they're all video editors.
Hey, what about the...
You see, how does something go into a building without breaking glass? You got to break, if it went into the building, it had to break the window. There's frames where...
Yeah, but it went so sudden. You seen it explode. How do you see windows breaking on something like that?
You gotta
the
slow.
impact has got to be fast enough.
That's it.
Go to YouTube, get footage of the video, and you just slow it down. You just pause it. Pause it right when it hits. Pause, and then just, watch every frame by frame of this thing, and you will not see any glass breaking. You will see the building swallows up the plane, and then it explodes.
Hey, by the way, they spelled deceived wrong.
Man, dude,
It's
call me-
EI.
Fuck
There's-
you. Do you know how stupid you sound right now?
There are so
We'll
many...
keep this conversation on record, and you will do 5 years in fucking prison for.
Oh, I
does he
love
get
it.
these
I wouldn't
spice?
I wouldn't listen to anybody that sound like a stoner like that.
Exactly.
Whoa, right there. See her right there?
Yep.
Yeah, who's that? Who's that?
I think that's Carol Rosen. She said, yeah.
Oh, look at how evil
Carol
that
Rosen.
fucker looks. That George W. boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one can see.
she's
None of our
no-
listeners can hear. But
I think
look,
I'd rather fuck
yes,
the gorilla
I know
than
that.
her.
You know something? I know it sounds really hard to believe. Like, oh, come on, we all saw it. No, you saw something on television. You saw it. There was an explosion. There were videos doctored with a plane going into it.
Hey,
There
how
were
about
no planes hit that
Nick,
building.
how about the plane that hit the Empire State Building in 1945?
Oh, the other one, yeah.
Yeah,
I never
was that
heard
true?
of that.
Yeah.
Look, hey, watch the video
B-25
September
hit
Clues, and it will
in July,
break down.
1945.
You watch September Clues, that documentary, and you will no longer believe that planes hit the World Trade Center.
I don't
But,
know. This is fucking crazy. I know.
John Lear says the same thing.
I know. I got a friend that lost his son in that bullshit. So I just it's a very sensitive topic, Nick, and especially.
Oh, well, look, I mean,
there's
so
a
let's
lot of
get-
He's
people
not
that-
saying that
But
people
hold
didn't
on.
die. He's saying
So let's find out who really did it. Let's find out really what really happened.
I think you'll lose your brakes in your car
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
saying.
really find out who did it.
I don't want to know.
Let's just keep the
I
lie
wanna
going
make that
to
public.
keep everybody pissed
I'm-
off at Muslims.
I'm not interested in who really did it. I want to make that clear.
Me too.
Oh yeah, the Empire
Right.
State.
I'll give you my social security number and date of birth too.
His name is Nick, not John.
Yes.
Not Ocho.
Right. That's where we part.
Let's talk about
company.
Charles Manson. Fuck it.
All right, now that's
Charles
more, that's more.
Manson. Now
Linda,
we're
hey, Linda
talking.
Kasabian. Here we go again.
Shut up with that Armenian, dude.
What are you talking
She
about?
was just
She's
in the
famous.
fucking car.
I know.
She was kidnapped.
She was the driver. She did
No,
okay.
yeah,
and she
but-
turned on him too.
Okay,
She,
all right.
there.
Look, there's good.
What are you mad about? She was.
Everybody
all right.
does. good and bad.
Armenians don't do shit like that. Go ahead, Nick. We're rudely interrupted
racist
by,
dangerous.
Drives.
by a fucking
Especially this guy.
sellout fucking Armenian.
We're
Go ahead.
chauffeurs.
Go ahead, pal.
She's probably mind control. Probably wasn't even there. She probably
good
only
point.
thought she was there. Probably hypnotized to think she was there.
I think I've been hypnotized to think I'm here.
How come everybody jumped on Manson's case who didn't kill anybody in the Tate house? And this Tex Watson who like cut throats and all this shit. Like everybody just he was a good boy and whatever. He
Tex?
just followed under. Now listen to this. If they say that, well, no, he was following under Manson. Manson brainwashed them. Well, then I guess you believe in mind control, don't you?
Good point.
That's a damn good point. And
That's that.
And just to confirm what he said, just yesterday I was checking out the news, And this lady killed her newborn kids, okay? And she only gets fucking 9 fucking years in jail.
Why
Are
did
you
she do
kidding
that?
me? Throughout the decade, she's been killing her kids. And
Why?
I have no
wow,
idea,
man,
man.
this is so
And,
messed up.
and she's crying in court and everything. They give her only 9 years. Now, to the defense of what Nick's saying about Manson, he didn't do all that. And he didn't get, I mean, this guy's in life and he didn't kill one person physically. This bitch kills her kids. I don't know what's wrong with this country. They're killing their kids and they
Well,
seem
that's the
to,
difference between 1969 and now.
but now
1969,
there's
they punished
much
people.
more remorse for if you kill your kids. I don't know why. That lady drove her kids into that lake with them sitting there in a station wagon, and I think that they're letting her.
Did you hear about the lady
mental...
that wanted to have an abortion? She didn't want her child, so she shot herself in the stomach.
Oh my God!
That's a good
guys,
one.
look, we're going to lose listeners.
No
We've
kidding.
already lost them with me in the planes and the shit. I don't mean to piss anybody off. Let me just throw
Nah,
that
you
out
don't
there.
piss
I just
anybody off.
question things, and if there's a good case, hey, whatever. Don't get mad.
Yes.
All right, but listen to this. Manson, when he got out of prison, he had a guy that spent most of his life in prison or in reform school as a kid. When he got out of prison a couple years before the murders, he had a dune buggy, a school bus.
Really?
Yeah, and pass it, and
Don't
credit
go,
cards. Who had a credit card back then? You couldn't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he wanted to be a rock star. Didn't
So
he?
who
He
was?
a guitarist?
Where did
huh?
he get all this shit? Yeah.
That's all you got to say?
I don't know. First
No.
of all, I don't know how the guy, this little guy,
Who is
he's
that,
like
Kevin
5'2",
Federline?
ugly guy. He's got this cult of pretty good-looking women. I can't even get a gal to do my laundry for me.
Well, you know what? On that note, too,
How does he do that?
We had that Jones guy that went to South America.
Oh,
and proclaimed himself.
yeah, right.
Jesus.
Oh, the Guyana.
Oh
the
yeah.
Guyana cult.
Yeah.
And then we had the guy in Waco that said he was
Oh,
Jesus.
David Koresh.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so fucked up.
Here's a
Bitch.
Here's the thing about, would you knock that black motherfucker off?
He's not black.
Who the hell cares? And then he's in Waco, Texas, and he says he's Jesus. I didn't know he wore glasses. I didn't know Jesus had fucking
I'm not
eye
sure he said
problem.
did he
Well,
claim
let
to
me
be
say
Jesus?
this.
I didn't know that.
Hey, when Jesus
No, I think he just said
walked
he
the
was.
earth and said who he was, nobody believed him either.
Yeah, but after a while, when he was turning fucking...
I got you.
Yeah, he
I'm
turned
playing
water
around.
into wine,
I'm playing
etc.
yeah, and
yeah.
then fish kept coming out of the
He
water.
raised,
around. Hey, it was
Lazarus.
messed up what we did down there. It was messed up on all fronts what happened in Waco.
What was Jesus' greatest miracle, you think?
Let's go in there and
raising
kill
Lazarus,
everybody so they don't
huh?
kill each other.
Well, I think that fish thing.
Oh, feeding the multitudes
Yeah,
with like
all
three
that
bluegills.
all that fish
Knocking
came
up the
out.
super hot virgin.
Hey, now
Oh,
that's
dude,
blasphemy.
dude,
See, now we don't approve
God,
of that
that's
either.
not me. That's our
yeah,
producer, Chris.
Listen, give yourself a little soundbite there.
Yeah, no
Yeah, lightning striking.
bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Here.
Okay,
Let me tell you
you'll
something.
fry in hell,
Fuck you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
Oh, this guy.
I got this. Black guy
Hey,
after me.
he's not doing anything.
Hey, remember when we had the black guy on
Let's
the show?
get him. Let's
The
get him
thug
on
guy?
in this show.
Who? Who is it?
Kevin Federline. This
Yeah.
voice.
Oh,
you
he
hear.
would be great.
Yeah,
on
let's
the
get
show.
him on the phone.
Kevin Federline.
Let's-
Who's he?
That was Brittany's
He was
ex-husband.
married to
Oh.
Britney Spears.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So hey,
What about anything going on with the latest on the fucking? What we got going here with that?
the aliens and the Vatican.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
one.
I forgot about
That's
that.
what I was
I
thinking.
knew it. Boy, these guys are really. They have a
I
certain
feel like
rapport.
he could have said anything at that point.
I had no idea what was coming.
That's the one I was talking
Boy,
about.
these guys, they're on the same
Man.
wavelength.
Okay. Look, there was an exorcist for the Vatican. His name was. This is the guy that.
Shut up. He had an exorcist.
No. The
No, the guy
Vatican
that they
has
exorcise Mexico,
exorcists. They
remember?
have people that are summoned to
They
go
do
out
the whole
there
country.
to dispatch to go exorcise demons out of people. The Vatican.
We got to get one of them on the
That
show.
would
And-
be really cool to have on the show.
Oh God! Then this guy Father Malachi Martin, was
that name alone, fucking.
he's
sounds
gone
like
now.
a-
He
Malachi
died.
Martin.
He's gone. But he was the
Zechariah Tubbs.
Vatican's exorcist, and he said that if he was killed, and
Naturally.
he talked
Oh, of
about
course.
he wrote a book about this guy in the '60s,
Boating
another cardinal or priest, that said. that the smoke of Satan has entered the halls of the Vatican.
Oh God!
And that priest was poisoned or killed.
Son
And then
of
this
a
other,
bitch.
you know about the priest that was had his throat cut in the Vatican.
No,
That was in the late
one.
90s. In the late 90s, that happened, and it was like a satanic ritual in the Vatican. This shit, you don't hear this shit on the news.
No, I certainly didn't.
And so anyway, this guy Malachi Martin writes, he says, if we ever have a Jesuit that enters into the Vatican, we're going to be in trouble. There's going to be a problem. And he was a Jesuit priest himself. And, you know, then the Pope is...
See,
he's
I
not...
got- I
I
got-
know. Listen.
What's the matter
Now,
with the Jesuits?
Pope, I know, the Pope seems like a real good guy. He lets women
no,
breastfeed
I don't like the Pope. I don't
and
like
all
this
this stuff
Pope.
right now. I'm telling you, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, this Pope believes in global
Anyway, let me just
warming.
say this.
He's
Let
a
me tell you, the
moron.
aliens, I'm not going to even go there. I'll just say the alien thing, he's the one that's going to tell you about aliens.
Who's that?
The Pope.
The Pope?
The
No,
Pope that
that's-
is in
Right.
command now.
Francis.
Pope Francis. That's
See,
thank
I knew
you.
we were sunk when we put
He's
an Argentinian
going
in there.
to
You got to
tell
have
you.
Italian
He's
popes.
the best fucking
No,
Pope
no.
we've had.
You
You're
can't-
out of
you
your
can't
fucking
have a
mind.
Pope that's
He's
not
the only
Italian.
one that's went and
Yeah,
said
he believes in global warming, so
and
he's
all-
a genius.
Yeah, he's a fucking man.
I'd rather have a Polish Pope than an Argentinian
The rest
Pope.
of the rest of the popes, all they did was hide bullshit.
I bet he can't
under
play
the cover.
soccer.
They all had sex with little kids, those little bastards.
See, he's right there,
Lighten
man.
up, Francis.
Thank you.
This guy comes out
Warren
and he's
Oates.
like,
Good-
he
good
puts
guy.
everything on the line. This guy's a straight up
This guy's an
shooter.
idiot.
Yeah, because
Well,
what?
see
He,
what happens.
I
he's
think
not
we oughta-
sucking up to your Republicans.
I
or
think we
what?
ought to impeach this Pope.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Good-
voted for him. He didn't get
luck.
my
Impeach
vote.
him, impeach
Good
the
luck.
Pope.
You see what
Yeah,
You're not
come
even
on.
Catholic.
I'm bringing impeachment proceedings against this
I did
Pope.
not give communion to that woman.
I did not have sex with that altar boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Yeah, right.
there's a big
Okay.
thing.
I'd rather
There's,
have Bill Clinton as Pope.
there's a thing about I want to follow on the
I could get
Clintons.
laid as
I don't want
Pope.
to see
About,
anything
that'd be
about
great.
Clinton.
No, you
anymore.
would. You'd probably right up your alley on this. And it's the
My alley or the
Clinton
Ochoman?
murder. The Clinton murders. All these people died around them.
Yeah, well, we know
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, right. The guy they found in the that had been moved. The guy in the park.
Yeah, I don't know which one is that.
Yeah, there's many of them, but
There's a lot
Well,
of
the one
deaths.
I'm thinking hit the mountains in Serbia or something. There was a
did the
plane.
mountains hit back?
There was a plane that suddenly this plane hit the mountains and there was a couple guys on that plane that had some information or
I
whatever.
wouldn't doubt it. Now is Hillary a lesbian? That's the new. What do you think?
Oh
Nick?
yeah.
I didn't know it was such an obvious answer.
Hey, do you remember us talking about that book,
Only a
Thanks
simple
for the
thing.
Memories? About that Bryce Taylor wrote that book?
Yeah,
I think it was.
yeah.
Yeah, she was talking about that.
Right. Has that come
I
out
don't
yet?
have it. Oh God, yeah.
You
I
have
even
it?
actually
Can I borrow
no.
that?
It's on.
Oh.
You can get it online. You can watch. You can.
Oh, good.
Someone
For free?
scanned it. Yeah,
Wow.
you can read the whole thing. Oh my God, it's.
All
oh my
right, I gotta
God.
get that.
They
Yeah,
talk
thanks for the
about
memories.
Clinton. She's talking about Clinton and Hillary, how she was sex partners with both of them, and how Clinton one time at this party dressed up like the Statue of Liberty and was acting
Which
all
one?
feminine, had makeup on. Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill's.
Yeah, she dressed up like Statue of Liberty and was dancing around.
Bill.
I
I think he's transgender.
I think I would have done Hillary 20 years ago.
You're gross.
20 years ago, she looked hot.
That's hot.
She's the ugliest first lady since Eleanor Roosevelt.
Oh, go
who looked
fuck
like a horse.
yourself. No fucking way.
Eleanor Roosevelt was the ugliest woman ever.
She
She
looked
was a
like
hideous
our
woman.
girls
Yeah.
back in high
She was a
school.
lesbian.
Queen
She was a
Victoria.
lesbian.
Well,
Queen Victoria was better
Victoria,
looking than
yeah.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
She was a man.
She's still better looking.
That's Victoria's Secret. I told you about that.
Yes, that's correct. That's right.
Yeah, Victoria's Secret
Well,
is
I mean,
that
she was
Victoria
but
is
she
a man.
had several children. How'd she pull that off? I mean, she had a lot of children.
And Victoria's Secret, the store, was built so that a man can be comfortable walking around shopping for his wife.
Oh, right,
Or
correct.
girlfriend in a lingerie shop. So a man can be comfortable
I
in a
think
lingerie
Prince
shop.
Albert had sex
What
with
does
her.
that tell you?
Hey, speaking of which,
What
since
do you
we're
got?
talking about wanton violence and just gratuitous mayhem.
Okay, I need a translator for everything you just said. Go
Well,
ahead.
here, you know what omerta means?
No, go ahead.
You don't know what, Nick? You should know what that means.
Omerta.
Omerta.
Mertha is
Omerta.
death. What is no?
No,
Mer-
omerta is the code of the Italian mob that you don't talk. D&D, deaf and dumb.
yeah,
it's
okay.
omerta.
All right. I
Well, you
didn't
know,
know that.
apparently,
Omerta.
well, Meyer Lansky's grandson is really breaking omerta.
What's he?
He's
What's he
talking. He's talking about how he and his grandfather and Bugsy Siegel and Genovese and Frank Costello started Murder Incorporated.
Do you think? Let me
You're not
ask you
supposed
guys
to talk about
this.
that stuff.
Do you think he can bring up where Hoffa is?
Let's get him on the show.
Oh, Hoff is in the desert. You're not.
You think? I thought he was in
New York
Lions
Stadium.
No,
He's
he was
buried in the desert.
Detroit Lions Stadium.
No.
Mythbusters.
New Jersey.
that's right, yeah.
Went to Giant Stadium
Meadowlands.
and
Giants.
tried to
Yeah,
try
they
to
dug
look
up
for him.
Yeah, the Meadowlands. He's supposed to be in the Meadowlands.
Yeah, in
but
the-
that would be stupid because
in
they
the
got him in
end zone.
Detroit. That's where the Red Fox restaurant.
Well, it's all. I mean, that's a big rumor,
Yeah, he's
urban
not-
legend that
right.
he's in the end zone of New Jersey in Giant Stadium.
That's right. They
Red
dispelled that
Fox?
myth.
Red
Fox.
Fox Hotel
Or something
restaurant.
Fox. Maybe.
Did you know Fox is the numerical equivalent is 666?
of a fox?
Fox.
Fox.
The word FOX.
How's that? The
Yeah.
5. Let's see. Sorry. 5. F is the
Fifth
fifth
letter,
letter.
yes.
O is the 15th.
Yeah.
And X is the 24th.
How does that
1 and 5,
9.
15th. 1 and 5 is 6. 24. 2 and 4 is 6.
Oh,
Believe me,
Well, I
that's
don't
how
know.
they.
That one,
no.
I don't know about
Here's
that.
no. Listen to me.
fuck you formulate that.
Listen, this is how
I'm not
numerology works. That's how numerology is formed. I'm telling you.
No wonder I could never
That's how
understand it.
works.
You know, I'm
With-
pretty
with
good
your
at calculus,
fucking-
but that one.
It's
just-
not even math to add
No,
those
that
digits
certainly
together,
isn't.
but that's
Yes, I'll agree with
it's
that.
not. It's numerology, though.
Certainly isn't.
Okay. Well, because Fox. If you're Fox, you're Vulpine. Can you get 666 out of that?
A Vulcine. What the-
No, but it's not Vulpine News. It's
Leonard
Fox
Nimoy,
News.
Vulpine. VULPINE.
What's that?
Like
It's
a
a
fox.
fox.
That's
What a fox
fox-like.
is.
Like
Oh, fuck.
Like a dog is a canine. Or...
canine, very good.
Like a
Bovine
pop-up
is
show
a
Hey, do you know
cow.
what Cairo
Bovine is a
means?
sheep.
Do you know what Cairo? Cairo means Mars. Like
Cairo means Mars?
Egypt is like, yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
Has
but
something to
check
do with
this
numerology.
I tell you what, we need some pot for the show.
no, but no. Listen to
acid.
this with story. Oh,
I
this
don't
is a
remember. I just threw it out.
good Crowley story. Good Crowley
Oh,
story.
Crowley story. We
Okay.
can't go wrong with that.
We always get
Edward
Edward G.
G.
Robinson
Crowley.
and Crowley.
Satan. Okay. So
Yeah, Satan,
on
see?
Crowley marries this girl named Rose and takes her to Cairo. Okay, and she doesn't know anything about the occult or anything like that. And they're in the hotel, and she just goes into a trance, and she starts saying, "They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you." She keeps repeating this, and he's like, "Stop this nonsense," And he's like, "Who's waiting for me?" And she says, "Horus." So he's like, "You don't know anything about this stuff." So he takes her to a museum, the Cairo Museum, and she breaks away from him, starts walking through the rooms and all this, and she stops at this one exhibit. And she says, "There it is across the room. It's exhibit 666." Now, that night,
The Fox exhibit.
listen to this. That night, he goes back to his hotel and claims he was visited by an alien called IWAS. IWAS. I was, like I was you. You know how I've said that aliens are us in the future? If we look like Neanderthals millions of years ago, maybe millions of years from now, we
Ochoman
look like
kinda looks like a
aliens, and
Neanderthal
maybe they're
now.
coming back here in their time machines. Anyway, but so he says, so anyway, and this IWAS, he dictated the book of the law, what he says is the book of the law, his Bible or whatever, says that it was dictated through
Sort of a
IWAS, this
prophet.
alien. Yeah. So, how about that?
Wow.
You
No comment.
can't go wrong with that, man. A good alien fucking.
Don't chew your ice. That takes the enamel off your teeth.
It does.
Really?
I do it
Yes,
a lot.
what's the
It's
matter with
bad.
you?
Yeah.
You're gonna be deader than the polar bears. You
That's
keep
how
that
I've
up.
been, that's how I've been losing weight. I've been
Chewing
on-
ice?
Chewing ice at nights.
You're gonna lose your dentin.
You ever
get to the
think-
pulp.
What if everything
do
I
that.
talk about is true?
I hope it is. I don't know. The hell with it. I hope we're all doomed.
I hope it's not. I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're fucking wrong too, because
not
I
me.
got a barbecue to go to tomorrow, and I don't need that shit blowing up and ruining the good party. I bought $600 worth of fucking fireworks, guys.
Damn.
Never mind that. You got any meat? You got steaks?
Yeah, I do have pork steaks and
Okay.
brats and
You know, the
burgers.
Fourth of July. Actually, I mean, you did know. You know this.
Well, go
there
ahead,
only
fire
two
away.
people signed the Declaration of Independence on the 4th of July. One was
Sir, there
obviously,
were 138 people that signed that.
no
Bill of
56,
Rights.
56 signers of the Declaration.
Yeah,
of
but they had to
Independence.
take the rest off.
Surprised it wasn't 322.
But only
or
two signed on 4th of July
911.
Why?
because it was John Hancock. You know the big, right?
Good
Remember him?
old John Hancock and,
And,
John Adams.
No, not John. He didn't sign that. Charles Thompson, the secretary.
Of course, yeah.
There are only 2. The rest signed on August 2nd.
Really?
Yes, that's the other 54.
Well, how the hell we get a boner for July 4th? Then?
I don't know. That's not. Yes.
Well, that's when someone said, "Okay, fine."
John Hancock signed it. Has something to do with devil worship, I think.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so.
John.
Listen, you subtract 1 from
Hancock.
7, you add 2 to 4, right? And 1776, what does that end up?
Hey,
What do you
I
got?
didn't design
666.
numerology. That's how it works. I
No,
think
and-
they're crazy. I know, but that's how they do it. man.
And
I'm not one of
the
them.
word Hancock
freaks.
originated from masturbation. A Hancock.
I think that's funny. In
You would profane the Declaration.
You're the one that got
I
off
gave
on a
it-
Jewish broad on the fucking car, so don't be
She had double D breasts.
Well, 195 pounds too. You
Oof,
you
yeah.
about got naked.
That
in
was
driver's seat.
I actually called her the other night, trying to get her back.
Is this Betty?
I
Hey,
shit
I'm
you
looking
not,
for Betty.
He did call. He did call.
The Jewish hotline. It's me. Call me.
I got a great feeling that he probably.
I
did
was
call.
desperate. It was tough. So what the hell? 6'5", 195 pounds. That's not
Big
so bad.
brown nipples.
Yeah, that was disgusting. I was going to put pasties over those.
Oh,
but
fuck.
I like pink nipples. What color nipples do you like?
I like skull can nipples.
What?
What's
What did
that?
he say?
Skullcan?
Skull can nipples. Yeah, well, it's an old Grand City line.
Skull can, like the pancake
yeah,
nipples.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what color? I'm not talking about circumference.
I like the brown. I don't like
That's the what is it? Oh, now I forgot what it is.
compass.
The
No,
areola.
it's not the areola. Thank you. Very good. Guy, no wonder he drives a BMW.
I'm a nipple
Yeah,
expert.
you were ripping on him a minute ago.
Yeah, I
Go
really
from
thought he
a
was an ignorant
pothead to an
dunce.
expert.
Yeah.
And tomorrow,
Although I
July
am sitting
4th.
here on a day off recording the Ochoman show, so
With no
draw your
donuts.
own conclusions.
Yeah, well, yeah, that is a little dumb there.
Hey, I believe in it. And we
That's
got a
great.
lot of people out there who
Well, as
are
long as we're
waiting
entertaining
to
our
hear this
GM.
every week. Exactly.
Do you think the GM's being entertained by this?
I think he's enjoying the hell out
what the hell's
of
he
it.
doing in Milwaukee?
Well, he's got a kid tournament, baseball.
Oh,
Baseball.
did Cromer go with him?
Yeah, Jimbo went and
What is
He's commentating it. He's actually doing
No,
the
no, no,
play-by-play.
Jim Cromer's the
No.
Bob Euchre of Little League
Yeah.
Baseball. What are the news in sports? From the world
our
of
sponsors
sports?
sure gonna love this.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Nike.
Yeah, I think
bunch
we're
of
gonna
jack-offs.
We're going to be cut by Nike. Under Armour may take us on.
Yeah.
Though.
That's okay.
You
I
know,
like them better.
Nike, the swash on the Nike emblem is supposed to be Saturn.
Yeah, you already brought that up.
They
actually.
worship
Yeah.
Saturn.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, I think the New Horizons is going to reach Pluto come pretty soon. Today, next week.
Who's that?
Pluto is a dwarf planet that used to be
Yeah,
a planet.
yeah.
It's not.
Shit,
It's not
fucking
like
Pluto planet. What the hell?
it's not. It's a dwarf planet.
Tomorrow is a big day too, not just for July 4th, but we have the hot dog eating contest.
Oh,
That's
Coney
right.
Island, yeah.
We
You
have the Joey
My money's on Chestnut.
Jaws Chestnut
Yeah, my
taking
money's on him.
Takura Kobayashi.
No, he's not. No, he's not in it.
No, they're going to have a personal event
Right.
between the two.
Tomorrow? I thought that was some other time.
I just read about it.
No, wait a minute. They have the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, but
I know.
Kobayashi's not going to be in that.
This one's going to be an event, just these
but
two.
not tomorrow.
Against
yeah, it's
each
a
other.
match race. Yeah, but that's later.
I thought it was in July
I
4th.
don't think so. No, because that's the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. But their little gluttony match is going to be some other time.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and really, you see all those really fat people that are in it. They
Why?
never win in the little.
Yeah.
Well, you know why that is.
Why
they
is
figure
that?
that out. Apparently, the less fat they have, the more their stomach can expand. So, yeah, so these thin people have an advantage over these.
Why do they keep dunking the bread into the
It's
water?
easier to
Easier to
swallow,
swallow.
obviously. Less friction on the
God, that's
epiglottis.
going to taste like shit.
Well, I don't think they do it for taste. I think it's more for.
How many hot
Power.
dogs do they pound?
I think the record's 69 in an hour. Is that- or-
69.
Or is it not even an hour? Is it an hour or 10 minutes? What?
Let's see.
Not 10 fucking minutes.
I think it's 666.
Yeah.
6
minutes.
hours.
It's a hot dog eating. Nathan's the devil.
Well, that's Jewish.
That's right. That's a Jewish name.
Nathan. I think it's the Hebrew Jewish.
It isn't. Yeah, it's a
hot
Jewish
dog.
name.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
Nathan. Well, yeah, Nathan's kosher. Yeah.
Yeah, Nathan's hot dog. So, hey, there we go. Another satanic symbol there on our hot dogs.
Boy, this.
Telling you.
They're
I was sitting in front of
ubiquitous.
Hardee's the other day, and there's an upside-down star on the side of the restaurant.
Shut your mouth.
I'm thinking,
that's
think
it.
about it.
The end of the world.
Why do they have it upside? Or why do they have it like sideways, tilted like a pentagram? You know.
Hey, speaking of
10
that,
minutes.
weren't
It's right on the bill.
Venus?
10 minutes.
Okay, 69 hot dogs or 68? I think 68 in 10 minutes.
69.
There it is.
69 hot dogs
in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Hey, weren't
they soaked the shit down.
Nick, I
I
thought
wanna-
you'd bring up that Venus and Jupiter were aligned. They're the closest in, I don't know, if you thought, look that up. They're supposed to be a sign of the end of the world.
Oh.
Did you see that?
Not till September.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
we got a couple
Yeah.
months. Oach, what
No,
are we
I
going
don't
to do?
know
We got
anything
3
about
months
that. I don't know.
Of 3 months for what?
before Doomsday.
No, September. Everybody's all the research talking about September. Some shit's
You
gonna
know,
go down.
every time they come up with this asteroid
I
that's
know.
coming
Oh,
down,
no,
that's
I
going
don't
to be
believe that.
hitting the world. And
An asteroid will
we're-
never hit this
Remember the
planet.
Heaven's Gate people?
I don't believe that. I don't believe
because
an
it was,
asteroid will ever hit.
Remember, that was 97 or 98, the Heaven's Gate people? They thought they were going to jump
Yes.
on it.
Yeah.
What comet was that? That was Hope.
Haley's
Haley's
comet.
No,
comet.
no, it wasn't
Wasn't?
Haley's. It was
No,
Hope,
Hale
Hale-Bopp.
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 Hale-Bopp
yes,
comet. They
yep.
thought it was the end of the world. They'll kill themselves
Yeah.
because they want to jump on the comet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hale-Bopp.
And they wore Nike tennis shoes. What was up with that? They
Hey, that's
all
our
wore
sponsor.
Nike tennis shoes. It's weird. And there was an ad. There was a Nike ad with them in it, and it got pulled because of it. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Nike ad, Heaven's Gate. I don't know.
Heaven's Gate.
Cult. Yeah.
What
That
the
was-
fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was Hale-Bopp hitting Earth.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, well, yeah. That looked like a shotgun fucking blast. What are you talking about?
what was that comet that hit Jupiter? Remember that? Oh, that wow!
Jesus.
Look at that mushroom cloud. Remember the comet that hit Jupiter in '94?
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah. I remember that like yesterday.
Look that up.
Well, you don't have to look that up.
Oh, it was great.
What the fuck cares? Hey, yeah, let's...
Levy, Shoemaker Levy, a Jewish comet.
Is that
It
Jewish?
was a Jewish comet. That was a kosher comet. Shoemaker Levy 9, I believe it was. Right. There it is. Comet Shoemaker Levy collides with Jupiter. God, sometimes I scare myself with how smart I
You
am.
scare me with how smart.
Oh, jeez.
Who's that?
That's not Shoemaker or Levy. That's a
No.
black woman.
That's a black woman with a big afro.
That's the lady who called Armand. Every Rovenstein.
Well, look how
Wow.
they are.
Wow, they seem
Wow.
extremely happy that.
Boy, what have they got against Jupiter? Wow, look at that impact.
Jesus
Big pimple.
Christ.
What the
I mean,
hell
that
does
is
that
massive.
do?
That's like if it was like.
That'd be like,
Think about that in perspective of Earth. It would
yeah,
be like.
yeah.
Like.
Jeez, that'd be
all
like
of Mexico.
That'd be like Horseshoe Lake.
No, wait.
Hey, did you have pimples when you were a kid?
Yeah,
Did
didn't
you?
we all?
Did you pop them?
No,
Boy, I used to get all that crap all over the mirror. Man,
What the fuck that
that
comes?
looked like a pimple.
I thought he was going to tell us something about that. Like, don't do that. It's bad
was
for
too.
you or
I was
something.
waiting for the
I'm waiting
medical
for a-
advice.
For a tip,
Well, that was
yeah.
before I knew. No, you shouldn't do that. By the way, you shouldn't. You go to a dermatologist and get a curettage.
I always heard that if you pop a pimple over your past your forehead or something, it's dangerous.
What?
Because it could fucking give
Get in
you
your
a
eye.
hemorrhage.
You
and
can get in
shit.
your eye, huh? Get in your hemorrhage. Now wait a minute. What was that again?
You get a hemorrhage if you pop a zit that's over your eyelashes.
Wow.
You didn't know that.
You're-
did
you're
you?
more you
I
know.
heard if you
And
pop
he's
a
a-
zit,
More you know.
And he's a fucking doctor.
yeah, that's true. That is in the journals. If you pop a zit superior to your left eyebrow, your brains will leak out.
I gotta fucking
more you
walk
know.
this guy through everything. He's a
Thank you.
dumb fucker, I tell you.
The more you know. Do you remember those segments?
And they were all wrong too. Yeah, gee, I think I'm going to clarify. That's probably a myth. Go ahead and pop.
You think?
Superior and inferior to your eyebrows.
What if you pop a zit on your head?
I popped one on my ear once. I remember that. On my
who gives a
earlobe.
Shit about the
It's
ear.
the worst. Like the
Yeah,
ones that
that
are
would
inside
hurt.
your ear. Oh, have you ever had that? I had one like.
What are you
like
talking about? You pop a zit on your
How did
nose,
you pop
inside your nose.
Just like squeeze like this.
Wow.
It's awful, man. Oh,
I
it's
never did
awful.
that. Mine was on my
Oh
earlobe.
God, yeah, I've had that.
Oh, it's the worst. It
It's,
hurts so
it's
bad.
horrible. But the one that's really worse is
Oh.
inside the
Oh.
nose, right on the
Terrible.
edge.
That's a bad one.
And-
Yeah, right on
and-
the nares.
And you're trying to get this fucking thing, and you got people looking at you, they're thinking you're going digging for gold or something.
Hey, speaking of that, remember Animal House where John Belushi put the mashed potatoes in his mouth and squash it on his zit? That was totally that was unscripted. That was
Really?
That's why everybody's laughing so hard. It was completely ad libbed.
No shit.
Yeah, he just grabbed the thing and put it in. Nobody knew he was going to do it.
And now I'm a zit.
Yeah, that was is that genius or what? Huh?
That's
comic genius.
Goodfellas, You Talking to Me?
Oh,
no.
Am I
funny?
What am I? Amuse you?
Yeah, that was not in the script.
Right.
Scorsese took Pesci aside and said,
Exactly.
Henry, or Leota, he doesn't know you're going to do this. Henry Hill, he didn't know.
He
says
didn't know that?
No,
No,
he
he
says,
didn't know what
and
he
you
was gonna
don't
do.
cut until Scorsese says cut. And then so he just kept Leota in the moment by like, what? The way you tell the story. He just keeps on saying, like, what? And if you notice, everybody around them is quiet, and so they're just standing there like, like, what's up?
Like, what's
and
gonna
then
happen?
finally Leota he's just like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And then that's it. And he's like, I got him.
Can we get that on there? What am I here to amuse you?
I'm
what
here
am I,
to-
a clown?
And Henry Hill's staying in character or Leota's staying in character because he's seen like, well, Tommy's flipped out on people.
Yeah,
know,
now
so.
he's reduced to making those whiskey commercials.
Those are the fucking tequila commercial. I love that.
I bet he popped some zits. Boy, look at you see his face? He's got a pockmarked face. I bet he drank a lot of Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he's really cool.
He needs
in those.
dermabrasion. I like Ray Liotta.
Yeah, I like
He's
him
good.
in those.
Oh yeah,
commercials.
he's intense. Always.
What, now you're looking for that?
Yeah, well, why not? It's good. What do you got? Who's going to win tonight? Well, let's have some picks.
All right, I'll get some
Make
picks.
some money, damn it.
I'll get some. I just got one that's really standing out tonight. I
think the Cardinals are going to win tonight.
Well, there you go. You got your Cardinals.
I don't
Since
know. I
there's
wouldn't
no
know.
stock market.
I don't know. Yeah, the stock market's closed.
Get set.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's time for the Ochoman's big picks of the day.
Now, see, wait a minute. That said big picks. That's plural.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can't have just one pick.
I was just going to give that whole notion that I only got one
yeah,
pick for
no,
him.
It works.
Plural.
Until you jumped in, you fuck.
It works.
I'm always a couple of thoughts ahead of you.
All right. I got one game tonight, guys, that really stands out, and that's a major league action tonight. Tampa Bay taking on the Yankees. Tampa Bay right now is minus 101. I like Archer in this spot here. He's the pitcher. I got a good feeling he bounces back after the Boston game where he took a big ass kicking. He gave up 5 runs in 6 innings. The Yankees, they got Tanaka on the mound, and Tanaka, he's given up 11 runs in the last 2 games.
What is he, Japanese?
Yeah, no, he's Polish. You fucker. But
is he the Pope?
Yeah, he's the Pope, and Tanaka's
Pedophile
given up.
Pope. Hey, by the way,
Go ahead.
you go ahead and make your pick.
Thank you. I just don't see Tanaka hanging in with Tampa Bay tonight. I like Tampa Bay, and I like the score being 5-2. I just see too much variables going for Archer's way here. Tanaka, I seen him on the mound a couple times. He looks horrible. He wishes
You know who
he
else
was
looks
back
horrible?
in Japan. Yeah, go
Speaking
ahead.
of which, another Japanese guy that I can't stand.
That was Tampa Bay 5-2 over the Yankees
well, I
tonight.
have a little
July
editorial
3rd.
comment about George Takai. You know who he is?
Yeah, our gay little guy that doesn't bother
he's an
anybody.
ass.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
jerk.
Here we go.
Well,
Right.
did you hear what he said about Clarence Thomas?
No.
Yeah, he called him a black-faced clown. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you what. You are a pock-faced. Well, never. Anyway,
What,
I was going to
pock-faced?
use an ethnic slur.
Yeah, don't.
We do that. You guys do that enough on this show. not
Yeah,
me.
well, listen. In the good old days,
it's
FDR
him.
sent guys like you off to camps.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, they probably are
That's where
going
you
to.
belong, Takai.
Well,
yeah, I got a Takai for you.
If we ever
here.
if we ever fucking knocked on the door of Japanese place, that
Well, I want to make a personal plea to everybody to boycott all George Takai Star Trek episodes. Watch the ones with Chekhov.
Do you
Not the one with Sulu.
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Thank you.
yeah.
That's my
That's
editorial
great.
comment.
Well, I'm sure they're going to stop right now.
Well, you know, he did miss a lot of the he did miss a lot of the second year of the series because he was filming the Green Berets. Remember the Green Berets?
I love that movie.
He was
with
Captain
John Wayne.
Nim.
Yeah, with John Wayne.
We kill all Viet Cong, all Kong. We don't quit to Kong, all
All right,
Kong.
well, we got
And
it.
then he goes, he sounds like he means it. Right? What happened to Nim? He bought the farm, sir, but he took a lot of them with him.
Oh, God bless you.
See, what the hell do we need Chris for? I can do it all myself. Well, not quite that much.
Anything else for you guys this week?
I tell you.
Any other boycotts?
I'm
or
so
any other
mentally
apologies?
exhausted right now.
Stay away from Walmart.
You're still staying away from Walmart?
Man.
When do we get to go back to Walmart?
No, I'm waiting on the
Never.
videos
Hey,
of the You said you were going to Walmart to be a part of like a
Man.
demonstration.
Oh,
what
I don't
happened? That's
have.
right.
Man, that's bullshit. What? I don't have people. Come on.
Oh,
What? No.
I
I'm
thought,
not.
no, you
I
said
thought that was true.
Yeah, that was
I bought that.
bullshit. No.
No, it was
I
bullshit.
totally believe that.
I bought in
Too. I was going to go.
How much shit has he fed
I
us?
don't know.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
no. It's all
Man, I don't
see,
have
it's a conspiracy.
people. I don't have a people I point. Yeah, there. You know, go
No,
there.
I
I'm
didn't think
dispatching
that.
my
I thought-
minion,
yeah.
you know.
Well, Nick, will you
telling
join
you.
me in the George Takei boycott?
Yes, I will.
All right,
way.
there you
Be
go.
my
That's
first.
bullshit because I've been speeding up past Gokia Mounds now, thinking
Whoa, whoa,
this
whoa, whoa,
motherfucker,
hey.
this giant's gonna pop
I'm
out.
gonna
No.
get a burrito
I'm
there,
not bullshitting about any of that, man. Anything else except for two things. I don't really have anything to go on that says that Matt Damon is in the CIA, which I said on my first show, and I don't. So that I apologize to Matt and anybody else.
Is he a time traveler?
Oh, he must have got to you.
He probably is CIA, but I don't
He
have
must have
anything
got
to go
to you.
on. But
He didn't write that
He's
script, by the
Illuminati.
way. He didn't write Goodwill
Bono
Hunting.
I got to
and
discuss for a second because I thought that like you and like three of your friends or something were going to Walmart. I mean, I didn't think it was like 100.
I did.
Oh,
I thought they were having a jamboree out there.
You think maybe I had like 10 people? Maybe
no, and
we
I
were
didn't
gonna
think
do
it was
that.
you that was organizing it. I thought someone else was organizing it, and that you were just
I
going.
totally agree.
Yeah.
I think
That's-
somebody.
that's how
I
he
think
got
somebody
me.
should, but
I gotta
sometimes
play that
I'm not
back.
into wasting
Yeah.
my time.
I think somebody should.
You know, I mean, any militia that thinks that they're gonna that they're gonna do shit about anything. I'm sorry to like discourage you all. I mean, I'm angry at our government and everything, but man, fuck, they're the number one superpower. You think you're gonna like you and your buddies?
Yeah, but man,
from
we
the lodge
thought-
are
we
gonna
thought-
do anything.
I
we
thought Matt Damon-
you.
I
No.
think Matt Damon got to him. I'm telling
Well,
you.
he can't do anything with whole. I mean, look, go on with it, and I'm kind of for civil disobedience. I'm for anybody that's speaking up for themselves about something.
And
but
by the way, Walmart just hired
what
Nick
are you
for
gonna
a
change?
high-ranking corporate executive job.
Yeah, right,
I
yeah.
still get my burritos there. That burrito for $1.
You mean to
can't
tell
beat
me
it.
after
Nasty.
all that he said, you still get your burritos
Oh,
there?
boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I will
In fact,
never be inside of another Walmart in my life.
I love
bitch.
Walmart.
Son
Get
of
that
a
beef
bitch.
and bean burrito for $1.
So what do you got going this weekend?
Beef and bean burrito.
All right, good.
That's about
Good for
it.
you.
I got a
Nick?
date tomorrow, actually.
You got a date on July 4th?
Yeah, new chick.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't look too good though.
On July 4th?
I know. I thought that was odd too. She has less to do. She has less to do than I have. You know, I remember the Veil Prophet
I
parade
think
and all
that's
that.
going to
Yeah.
work out.
Remember all that?
Yeah.
I had a girl once I met there, and she jerked me off under a blanket during
Really?
the fireworks.
I would
Yeah,
love.
it's like an
I would
82.
love
Bless
for.
her.
I
That
would
was
love for
wonderful.
him to research that whole organization.
Well,
like
Nick
the
ought to
Veiled
know about
Prophets.
what's the Veiled Prophet. What is that? Sounds satanic
No,
to me.
because I have a friend whose mom was actually the head of it for 1 year, and I was at one of the events. Okay,
Yeah.
where you're wearing the black tie tuxedo and everything,
Wow.
the weird masks and all this. It was interesting.
Well, what's that all about? What is the Veiled
Veil,
Prophet?
I really don't know, but they don't call it that
Sounds-
anymore. They call it Fair St. Louis because
Right.
that was on PC, they said.
However,
That's what I was
it
wondering.
still
What was-
exists though. They still have like the.
Well, what
like,
is it?
Well, it's like it's for the girls, the societal, like the coming out thing.
Oh, like a
where they wear
debutante.
a debutante ball.
A cotillion.
It's like that.
That's
It's
not
a
an
debutante.
Armenian.
You
That's
know
a
that whole
dance.
May carousel thing is girls dancing
I know
around
what
something
he's
that
saying.
symbolizes
Armand
a dick?
cotillion.
Yeah. Ooh,
Symbolizes
cotillion.
what?
A penis.
Did he fight the Turks?
The May carousel thing when they're dancing around the maypole?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
maypole
Well, that's
is a dick.
That's a fertility dance.
Yeah, the
yes.
maypole is a penis.
Yeah, so's the Ochoman.
Yeah.
Hey, I am a penis, but
Yeah.
it seemed like
It's
Are you circumcised?
it's
No.
I'm
it's-
not either.
It's a secret
Nick, are you
society.
circumcised?
Yeah.
Hear
That's
that,
a
Nick?
satanic.
I don't mind telling
That's
anybody.
That's a
Nick?
satanic ritual, by the way.
It's a
it?
secret society in St. Louis, often referred to as the VP, was founded in 1878 by prominent St. Louis.
Aha, a
It's
devil
a secret
worshiper.
society, though. They wear
Boycott Fair St. Louis.
Look at those outfits.
Do they have burritos?
Listen to JFK, what he says about secrecy.
Hey, they don't-
Look at that.
Secrecy. Secret
Holy, now
society.
That's the
a
Veiled
Klan
Prophet.
man.
This
That's
is
like-
right here
that's
in
a
your
Klan.
backyard.
Damn.
He looks like he's in the
Look
Klan.
at that.
This is right here in your
That's-
backyard.
put that
man.
up
You got
on
to
the-
you got
put that
to
up
dig
on the
into this
site.
for next episode.
What the hell is
son
that?
of a bitch. That looked frightening.
You know, when I was a kid and I used to see like Eastern religion symbols and things like that, I used to always wonder, well, how come like they seem more into their shit than my church? My church looks like a cartoon, like TV. You know what I mean? And they're serious over
Yeah,
here.
they got
you know?
better
And
artists.
how come I'm not supposed to believe in any of that? You know?
That's actually
They
at the
certainly
ball.
do.
He actually has a veil on.
Wow.
Like
Weird,
it's
man.
creepy, man. I'm telling you.
That looks like remember those Three Stooges where they're playing women and they had the little
That looks
curtains.
like Dr. Maury Island.
It's creepy, man.
Dr. Moreau.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
Oh my God! What'd you call him, Dr. Maury?
Fucking Dr. Maury.
Maury
Povich.
the Kosher Island.
Maury Povich.
The island of Mogan David. What the hell?
Yeah, you
Dr.
fucking
Maury.
knew what I was saying. Just shut your mouth. You're the one falling for 195-pound women.
Oh, wow.
With double D's.
Is that not creepy?
That's a cool poster.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't put that up on my wall. What do you got? What do you got going this weekend?
You know what? I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know. Not a damn thing. I should have come up with a big lie.
Apparently not going to Walmart.
Yeah,
not going to Walmart. I'm not doing any
demonstrations
shopping.
this week.
Probably a barbecue. Just me and my girl, probably.
Who's your girl? You have a girl?
Girlfriend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got a picture?
I live with her.
Cool. Oh, wow. Can we put that up on the site?
No. I don't even want my name on here.
No kidding. Well, what do you got going, Chris?
I am headed out of town.
Where
Smoky
to?
Mountains.
Ozarks?
Smoky Mountains.
Smoky Mountains?
Yep.
Tennessee?
I'm going to Tennessee.
What the hell are you doing there?
I don't know.
Who's taking you there?
We're
family or?
Do you know do you know that is the most visited national park in the country?
I've had
Great
I did not
Smoky
know. I
Martian.
haven't ever
Great
haven't
Smoky
ever
Mountains.
been.
What do you got going, Ocho?
Brother-in-law stationed over in the Middle East, and he's going to be home for the week.
Oh, no. That's the one that
Yes,
listens to our
he's
show.
a big listener. I'm sure he'll hear the show.
That's the guy that
bless
listens?
Yeah.
I was wondering who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, you fucking idiot. You don't know what you're saying there. All right. Anyway,
and girls, don't shave your armpits.
Happy
will
4th, everybody. Be a proud American.
Yeah.
Stay in your backyard.
Right.
All right, that's our show for this week. We'll meet up next week, and
It's our show, we're stuck with it.
I'm sure Armand will get on my nerves then too. All right, from the Ochoman and the crew, we are out of here.
This guy's.
Because when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Who's with me? Let's go! Come on!
The Ocho Man, Behind the Eight Ball. Only on Ignotainment. Leave us your questions and comments below this podcast in the comments section of the iTunes podcast store.